Hello fellow old schoolers and welcome to match 3 of the Mountain of Madness tournament that I just attended. In this match I'm coming up against what I dubbed Karma robots, and we see it here. It's a pretty regular robot deck with a bunch of counter magic, so it's a control variant, and we also have a Hercules recall, maybe to save his own robots and to get some more out of his Moxen, where you can tap the Moxen, then cast Hercules recall, get them right back up on his hand, cast them again. It's blue, white and black with a couple of Abyss, but the real kicker here is the sideboard strategy, where we have those encyclopedian tomes that can tap to make another land into a swamp, and he combines that with 3 karmas to make for a pretty brutal combination here. We can just lock down special lands and factories, mazes of Ith, stuff like that with the tome, and then use the karmas as another way to do damage to the opponent. I imagine this sideboard strategy will work particularly well against Composition A, because all my lands are swamps, so even just a karma will actually be kind of brutal against me, even without the Cyclopean tome. So yeah, it will be difficult, this matchup. We see a book in there as well, so yeah, it is more of a control variant of the robot archetype than what I've usually seen. Should be fun though. We have 2 City in a Bottle in the sideboard as well. They will be kind of nice as well, I imagine. So that's my opponent. I'll just put in a quick deck picture of Composition A here, just for reference, just to remind ourselves what we are playing with here. Then let's get ready for the first match. I really dig the artwork on that Cyclopean tome, by the way. Pretty damn sinister. Okay, round number 1. I'm on the play, I think, but I'm mulligan down to 6 cards. Yeah, starting immediately here with the City of Brass. So down to 6 cards actually. Sol Ring, Mox, and the City of Brass. That's a slight misplay here. You should always start with the lanes, because I might force spike it. The Mox or the Sol Ring. It never happens, but just to be safe, I always open up with playing a lane before I play the Moxen. Okay, so a Demonic Tutor used immediately here. Could be a Mind Twist, because he has the mana for it. He could actually Mind Twist for 4 if he has another lane drop next turn. Or I could just take an Ancestor Recall for a bit more usual. Okay, at his end step, I Ancestral. At least that might help out against the coming Mind Twist. I don't know. Would be nice with some Moxen here. Ooh, Library. Okay, drawing with that immediately. The Ancestor Recall has put me within library range, even though I'm mulliganed. Underground Sea coming out. Nope, not that. Scrubland. And then Sinkholing the City of Brass. Yeah, it might actually postpone whatever he tutored for. It might postpone the Ancestor Recall, or might postpone the Mind Twist if he doesn't have the color for it. And it did so here. It obviously didn't tutor for a Sushi, so using a Plains here, casting a Sushi. I think that Sinkhole play was the correct play here. We do have a Scrubland, we have a City of Brass, should be plenty of answers in the deck against that Sushi. Strip mining his Plains. Really pressuring the mana here. It's a dubious play. I suppose it holds him back, but the Plains, I mean, it isn't that important when you also have all that artifact mana out there. Black Lotus coming out. Okay, no Soft Plowshare or Disenchant on the Sushi yet. Okay, gets in. Actually didn't have an answer for it. That's unlucky. Pretty strange as well. That's a library. Question is, I don't think he's within library range, and he can't play whatever he tutored for, because that's a colorless mana. So we need to draw into some kind of answer. It's so weird with an active library, and okay, cracking the Lotus to 100 Dreams. But with an active library and an Ancestor Recall and a full hand, not drawing a Disenchant or Swords of Plowshares is pretty unlucky. It's 4 of each coming in here, down to 10 life, man. So weird. Okay, strip mining my library, obviously, right? Yep, it does so here. He has 4 cards in hand. We need to do something about that Sushi. It's actually done 10 points of damage at this point. Spectra. That's so weird. I mean, I think I have this game in the bag. He's mana starved and ahead in a bunch of cards, but I can't remove that single Sushi. It seems. Spectra won't really help. I don't think I'll block it. I think I'll let it in so far because I want to nick a card from his hand maybe. Or at least get another draw and see if I can remove that sushi, because if that Spectre is unanswered after I've removed the sushi, that would be great. Okay, he got a Tundra though, so he can play the Ancestral Recall if that was what he tutored for. If he does, he'll take a bunch of damage from the Underworld Dreams though, but I think he will if he has it. He's at 17 life. Oh, really giving it a good think here. Yeah, Ancestral Recall. That's 3 points of damage right there. Still, he has 14 lives left and he's on the attack. 6 life left on Composition A. Can't remove a sushi to save my life. It's so weird. I think I remember being mana flooded or something. Do we have Sinkholing the library? Yeah, he was at 6 cards at this point, so he would be within library range next turn. Still no answer against the sushi though. Underworld Dreams pings him down to 13 points of life here, but he doesn't care. I can't even attack him with the Spectre at this point because I didn't draw into an answer against that sushi, obviously. So I need to block it now. Otherwise he can Sonic Blast me out. Comes here, I block. What does he do then? Oh, copy artifact. Lucky on the sushi, right? Alright. Another land. Two sushi staring me down. I'll be dead next turn. Brain Geyser here, keeping 2 mana untapped, so I can play a balance if I get to that, or at least a disenchant. Brain Geyser for 3. There should be an answer here, but I mean, it's a bit late. Might be too little, too late actually, because if I only draw a single disenchant as Swords to Plowshares, I can only remove one of them. I need a balance at this point. Swords to Plowsharing the copy artifact. Removing that from the game. Argument could be had to actually Swords to Plowshare the sushi, because then he can't animate it. Never mind, he gets in here. I'm down to 2 points of life. Is there another copy? Recall. Discarding a Tundra. If he's going for broke here, he might just recall the Ancestral Recall. It will do 4 points of damage to him because he'll cast it with the Ancestral Recall. Yeah, he does so here. 4 points of damage. Yep. Down to 12. Could be a bit risky. I mean, I could draw into a draw 7 next turn. That'll be 7 points of damage and then some direct damage. But he really wants to go in here. Filverstone coming out. Okay, down to 2 points of life. We need something here. Sol Ring. Tutor. Okay. So I remember this. I was considering getting a draw 7 here. He'll have to discard his hand and draw a new hand and take 7 points of damage, and I might draw an answer. But if I don't draw an answer, I'm dead. And on top of that, he might play with Triskelions, or I have a pretty good feeling that he does, and with a full new hand, he'll likely get a Triskelion, play that and kill me. So I'm just going for the balance, removing the sushi and removing all the extra cards in his hand. I need to sacrifice a few lanes, that's fine. I'll just lose the Cities of Brass because I can't use them anymore, and I'm sufficiently mana fixed. Also using an Underground Sea, he has to discard a few. He's going down to 2 cards it seems, really discarding a lot of his cards. So didn't dare giving him a full new hand, but it didn't matter. He had a Triskelion in his hand with one of those 2 or 3 cards. So playing the Triskelion and shooting me straight out, winning the first match here. So odd. I think this match I had it in the bag if only I could remove that single sushi, but no answer here. After sideboard, I'll take in the Divine Offerings. I might take in some sushis myself to go against the Abyss that he might be playing. I didn't know that I was against this Karma variant, and I'm pretty damn sure that, I know that he'll take in his Cyclopedian Tomes and Karmas against me in the second round. I'll keep in my disenchants though, so we'll have 4 disenchants, 4 Divine Offerings, 4 Swords to Plowshares to really just dominate the creature game here. A lot of removal against him. And additional sushis. I can't remember what I'll take out. Might be the Dreams. Might be draw 7s. I don't know. We shall see. Let's get ready for round number 2. And Composition A is on the play again. Factory, Pearl, go. Oh, wow. Okay, Lotus, Workshop, Triskelion turn 1. I do have a lot of answers against it though, in the deck now. But didn't draw any. Passing the turn, gets in for 4. Tundra coming out. There's this Cyclopean Tome. Really nice tech. But I mean, my white mana source is a Mox, so just need to draw a Divine Offering or a Disenchant or a Swords to Plowshare or anything against that. It's a bit of a YOLO play when he knows I have so many answers against it, but I mean, you can't really fault a guy playing a Triskelion turn 1 when when you have the option. I mean, if there aren't any answer, you can do so much damage so fast. Okay, counterattack with the Factory, now strip mining his Workshop. I need to stop that in his tracks. Playing Skynet, I know how crucial those Workshops are. Getting in for 4. Again, that's 8 points of damage, and he can shoot with any time he wants. Okay, then playing a Felverstone. Okay, playing a Jusam Jin here. At least it'll hold it to Triskelion back. Otherwise, I'd be kind of screwed. Next turn he would come in for 4 again. And remember, he can always shoot me for 3 more. And he can make my Factory into a swamp, so I can't block the Triskelion. Oh, that's a Karma though. Okay, let's see. We have 2 swamps at this point, so taking 2 damage from the Karma and 1 point of damage from the Jusam Jin. So cool. Ancestor Recall here. Get me some answers, Composition A. What are you doing? Attacking with the Jusam Jin. Okay, and disenchanting the Karma. In time walking. Okay, I was just about to really considering why I tapped out like this, because the Triskelion would just get in, but okay, pretty nice. But I am going down to 7 life here, and as said, he can always shoot me for 3. The Jusam Jin is pretty damn dangerous, but I had no choice but to play it, because otherwise he could attack with impunity. So we kind of need a Divine Offering or something against that risk. But even if I attack with the Jusam Jin, he can still make my Factory into a swamp and then counterattack with his own Factory, and it's pretty damn dangerous here. So I'm really considering how to get out of this pickle. And if I don't attack, the Jusam Jin will just slowly kill me. Okay, I'm casting Wheel of Fortune here. Need to roll the dice one more time. I did have an Honorable Dreams, but couldn't play that, and the Wheel of Fortune. Oh, a bunch of Mox in here. do we have an answer against that Trisk? So many draws and so many answers. Okay, there's something, a disenchant on it. Okay. So he shoots me for 3, going down to 4. Attacking with a Dusenbin for 5, putting him down to 7 points of life here. Here we go. Still dangerous. He has an untapped factory, but I might have instant removal in my hand. And also I need to make stuff happen here. Perhaps I can even kill him. I mean, even if he attacks me and I take a point of damage from the Dusenbin, I'll be down to 1 point of life. I'll attack him, he'll be down to 2. It doesn't require much, just a bolt. Maybe I have a dreams and some draw power. Alright, he's using his Cyclopean Tome to make my City of Brass into a swamp here. Nicely done. Now I can't... Oh, I'm playing a factory here. Time walking. Okay. And now I can't cast instant removal because it made my City of Brass into a swamp. Oh, and he copies a Filver Stone. Should take a point of damage. Okay, it does so here. Down to 6 points of life. That time walk, man, pretty damn crucial. Now he's making my Underground Sea into a swamp as well, just really playing it safe here. So now I can't cast Hercule's Recall or something on his... Yeah, that's it. He gets in for 4 with the 2 factories, because they can attack now after the time warp. I still think it was the correct play to attack him. Did have a Singia in hand. Because I didn't know that he would have a time walk. Maybe it was a bit too aggressive. Perhaps I should have stayed back with the Dusenbin. Oh, but he had a City in a bottle. I don't know. Okay, yeah, what do you guys think? Should I have kept back with the Dusenbin? In retrospect, it's always 20/20, or hindsight, right? That time walk and a couple of factories was just enough, doing 4 points of damage. So odd in this game that I didn't draw enough answers with all the divine offerings I got in. But I mean, got my butt kicked, and fair and square. Early robots without an answer just kind of punched me down here. So lost this match 2-0. So we are overall in this tournament won 4 games and lost 2. Now, in a tournament with 7 rounds of Swiss like this, you can lose a single game and still be secured in the top 8. But I can't lose any more matches in the Swiss because then we'll get into some really dicey situations where it will all come down to my score. So yeah, I've used my single loss here. Just showed all the white removal in the deck in a bit of a flustered move because I didn't draw any of them. But that's just me whining. This was fair and square. Karma Robots with a nice sideboard strategy took me out here 2-0. That's the way it goes. Let's see if Competition A can bounce back from this, or if I'm finally kicked out of the top 8 in the next following matches. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Very cool deck, this one actually. Nice sideboard strategy. Never seen that before.